you've had a little bit longer career than the other three seniors. As it starts to come to a close, you're obviously still a couple regular season games in the postseason. Just how do you kind of unpack everything that you've been through over the course of your career?
Yeah, I feel like I've faced just about everything you'd probably imagine, from transferring to being out a year to roles. You never know like what your position's gonna be. But yeah, it's been a phenomenal experience. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I think the development and growth that I've been able to have, and then also along with just the coaches and the girls, has been really cool to see and grow with.
I told Kylie in 2020 that she was going to be in college for 6 years. What would she have said?
She probably would have been shocked. I definitely knew I had that extra year, but the 6th year is like the cherry on top. But I'm loving it.
What did the year that you were hurt and having to watch kind of all of this start to come together, how was that perspective, and what do you think it did for the rest of your time here?
Yeah, I think anyone who's been injured and is out on the sideline can kind of say the same thing, but it's a really good time to grow, to really feed into others and understand the game a little bit different from a different perspective. So I really am grateful for that experience. Obviously, it wasn't ideal, but it was really cool. Obviously, we went to the Final Four, and I was able to see it from a different perspective. And just being with these girls, it was just so fun. So not ideal, but really, really cool experience.
How do you think you'll be remembered by Iowa fans?
Yeah, I think the main thing would just be kind of how you handle adversity. Like I said, I've been through pretty much everything, so just handling it, taking everything day by day, and just staying positive.
I know that awards aren't something that you think about right now, but it's getting to the point where there's going to be all conference teams, all defensive teams.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you've earned a spot on the all defensive team for this season?
Yeah, I think regardless of the outcome, it doesn't matter. I think what's most important is that if the team is winning and if I'm handling my assignment, I think that's what matters most. Awards are nice to have, but in the long run, I think what matters the most is if you're doing what you need to do and if you're getting the job done. So it would be nice to be on that team, and it would be really cool, and I'd be really grateful for it, but at the same time, it really doesn't matter in the long run. What matters is if we're able to go to the Final Four, if we're able to keep winning, and yeah.
What's been the key to having you guys kind of have this late season surge? Do you think, and put yourself in a position to host?
Yeah, I think we just have great players. We have great players that know how to play team basketball really, really well. Whether it's the posts or the guards or whatever it is, we know what we need to do each game. And we faced a little bit of a slump, obviously, adjusting with Taylor being out and all that sort of stuff. But just the continued drive that we have every single day at practice, it's been really cool. We have such young girls this year, and it's been great to see the drive that we have every single day. Like, it's not a common outcome that these practices are continuing to just be stacking upon each other. So it's been really cool, and I think it's the girls that make it what it is.
When you look at Kylie at 30-35, what do you see?
Ooh. I think the most important thing would be to be happy. And from there, whatever it is, whether that's staying in sports or drifting away at some point into just the marketing world or whatever. But yeah, happiness is key.
Have you seen Taylor's vlog?
I watch them, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I like them. She's a very creative girl. Like, she has really creative mind. So yeah, it's been fun to see her kind of put those things together.
I haven't seen them. Does she have teammates in them, or is it all just her by herself?
Yeah, it has like teammates, trainer, whatever it is. But yeah, it's just a mix of like her weeks and how she's progressing.
How have you seen Jan grow from being Jan, the assistant coach, to Jan, the first-year coach, to Jan, the second-year head coach?
Yeah. I mean, it's been really cool. She, like I think Jada just said this too, it's really hard to step into that type of role. You have a lot of high expectations, and she's handled it with such grace. And I think the key thing to that is that she continues to maintain being herself and her loving self, and I think that's what makes us want to play for her, is that she cares for us truly, and that's not in all spots. So it's been really cool to see her progress, and like Jada also said, her confidence is just continuing to keep going up. And yeah, it's been really cool to be part of it.
She had big shoes to fill, but you guys all had big shoes to fill as well coming out of the previous era. So how did the grace that she displayed, how was that almost like a lead by example situation for you guys on the court?
Yeah, I think even before this past era, like, there's just the way Iowa plays basketball, I think it's the culture. I think we continue to play for each other. We want to play good basketball. And so we were transitioning into a new era, obviously with Coach Jay, but the culture has maintained and stayed the course, and I think that's what made us continue to prosper.
Jan was telling us last week that when it comes to video replay, when challenging calls, she trusts you the most.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't like to lie. So yeah, I would definitely say like if I see something, but I know there's different angles, so it's always a hit or a miss. Sometimes you can't because it wasn't the right angle, but usually if I am saying this, I'm like, it's probably right, but whatever. Thanks, guys.
That's why I told Chad in the bracket.